Some members of the media running cover for the Dems again, this time telling you not to believe your bank account as Americans watch their spending power evaporate thanks to the Biden administration's multi-trillion-dollar money printing spree. New York Times economist Paul Krugman is telling everyone to just chill, man. He tweeted in part, quote, "Is there any good reason to believe that inflation hits low-income households especially hard?" Paul, you mean aside from the fact that they have less money to spend on things that now cost more? No, I guess not. You're absolutely right. Bloomberg News also got into the insane game over the weekend, advising Americans to counter inflation by spending their entire paychecks immediately and borrowing more money. So is it any wonder these same liberal elites have brought us to the brink of stagflation? That's next. Here to discuss capitalist Pig Hedge Fund manager and Fox News contributor, Jonathan Hoenig. He's just burned all his money, just like he was instructed. Good job.
Well, I mean, that's what inflation is. It's just burning money. But I got to tell you, Kennedy, I'm confused. I mean, is Krugman, is he on mushrooms, or is he just such an out-of-touch multimillionaire that he doesn't get it? As you said, I mean, inflation hurts everyone, but it hurts low-income people the most. It's truly a regressive tax because, as you said, they're spending a bigger percentage of their entire income on everything. I mean, 60% more for gas, 30% more for meat, 30% for a used car. So this is impacting lower-income Americans more than anyone, despite what Krugman and the leftist media say.
Yeah, I would love for them to go to the Dollar Tree and interview some moms who are, just trying to do some Christmas and food shopping there. Talk to those people. Ask them how far their paychecks go when they are fortunate to have regular paychecks.
The Dollar Tree is now the $1.25 tree. I mean, this is inflation in our real lives. And as you said, Kennedy, it's not caused by greedy businessmen. It's caused by deficit spending, money printing. That's exactly what Biden's doing. So all of these efforts to turn around inflation, they're actually exacerbating it and fanning the flames.
Yes, and they're blaming Americans, saying Americans just demand too much. They want too many things. They're so spoiled, just spoiled, rotten little children. Good for them. They've been naughty, and they deserve this inflationary state. But the problem is when you have deficit spending, what happens to an inflationary environment then, Jonathan?
Well, I mean, it gets worse and worse. And I tell you mentioned that Bloomberg article, and it was a little bit tongue-in-cheek, Kennedy. They were talking about basically what happens in hyperinflation. And yeah, you know what, they're absolutely right. In hyperinflation, it encourages you to borrow and hoard. You borrow at 6% because you know interest rates are going to go up to 12% tomorrow. Same thing with hoarding. So that's what this inflationary cycle is doing. It's lowering our quality of lives, and it's destructive to the productive process. So, Bloomberg's a little bit ahead. We're not in hyperinflation yet, but unless Biden reverses courses here, we could get there ultimately in this country.
They will never reverse course because that is an admission that their entire economic philosophy is wrong. And it is. But I don't want them to have the power to prove that. That's incredibly dangerous for, what could be years to come. It's not transitory. They've all been lying to us. And all they're doing is using people like Paul Krugman to spin those lies to make them sound kind of smart. But he doesn't. He sounds like a communist mean girl. And I, for one, am not buying the claptrap that he's selling out of his gilded cardboard box. So what do we do now? You say a commodities index fund. What does that mean?
Well, it's theft. That's what they're doing, Kennedy. It's very slight theft. It's quiet theft, but it's theft. So there's a couple things that investors can do. One is, for example, and this isn't an investment recommendation, but a lot of the commodity index funds like DBC, it's up about 35% in just the last year. But you're absolutely right that this is a transition process. The inflation that peaked in the 1980s, it started a decade earlier, and we saw price controls, we saw everything else here. So, Ford called inflation public enemy number one. I think we haven't seen anything yet, especially when people like Paul Krugman are leading the intellectual charge.
No, because he's an anti-intellectual, and we should be against that. Therefore, we should be against anything he writes or says, especially if we want to live prosperously and freely, as we do, because last time I checked, Jonathan, this is the United States of friggin' America. Last word.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're destroying it from the inside out, Kennedy, I'm telling you, my fear is not China, it's not Russia, it's Harvard, it's Princeton, and people like Paul Krugman who are influencing the next generation of today's politicians and tomorrow's new intellectuals.
Yes, with their Ivy League lockjaw, I don't trust the whole lot of them. Jonathan Hoenig, thank you so much. Good to talk to you.